the Brief Lives Prize is for people under 35 and starting out on their writing career, and it's not targeted at scholars or commercial authors who've been writing for years and have got agents and publishers and appear at festivals and are self-confident already. But it's the other point of it, at least for me, is as a corrective to what happens with writers when they're starting out, but particularly historians, which is that they collect all this marvellous information which they're terribly proud of, and they put it together, and then they write books that are so dense, which have got so much crammed into them, which are so over-interpretive, because they're so proud of how much they've discovered, they haven't yet learned what to leave out. And there's an anxiety which young scholars in their 20s and 30s have often expressed to me, well, this may be my only book, I want to put everything in it. And I hope the benefit and the joy of this prize is that the submissions are going to be 3,000 words long at max, and people will be, out of necessity, have to be terribly selective, light in their touch, and above all not dense. So that's the point of it for me. Don't try to put in everything you know. Try and pick one or two themes or subjects that you can treat lightly and with an incisive thrust at the end. I mean, all of the Elizabeth Longford Prizes, the books too, regarded as absolutely essential, that they're readable, that they're elegant, that they're attractive and pleasant to read, as Elizabeth Longford's own books were, without sacrificing accuracy or scholarship or becoming chatty, nevertheless becoming a pleasure to read. And it's the hope that one can get essays like this and encourage people to think of them at a much shorter length. I love writing essays. They're as tricky sometimes as books to get to work out what can be included and what has got to be. All one's best jokes get cut at the last stage and so forth. I hope it will encourage people to think about different writing skills. All of the Longford judges are very keen to recognise and reward fine writing, not precious writing, not artificial, fake art stuff, but clarity, clarity of purpose in the writing, clarity in the conclusions, no fudge. That's the great theme, I think, of all the books we shortlist always, and this. The Brief Lives Prize is an attempt to encourage that frame of mind into much shorter writing. It will be much more difficult because there'll be hard decisions about what material to leave out. It's very much intended as an encouragement. It's also the hope is that winners or shortlisted contestants will find that useful on their CVs. So I hope it will be a stirrup for that. But I hope it will also help younger writers to relax and be less stilted and less hard to read, less tough under the pressure.